Hello my darlings and welcome to my channel. So today we're gonna have a reading that I felt I have to do today, okay? It's a strong, powerful messages that want to come through me from your ancestors, deceased ones. It could be ancestors that you never knew, or it could be somebody who you knew in this lifetime but they're not in this life anymore. So if you're afraid of such readings, please don't watch. But if you're on my channel for quite some time and you know me already, you know that my energies constantly change and my readings as well changing according to how I feel and what message needs to come through. And today we're gonna have this message that's coming from your ancestral line, from the deceased one that wants to give you some important message. I felt strongly blue vibes, and whatever my hand picked up to choose a pile from, that's what we're gonna have. Okay, so pile one will be this turquoise bottle. Pile two will be this necklace. And pile 3 will be this necklace. So this card came through because your guides would like to communicate with you. So let's see, I hope you chose your pile. We will start with pile number 1. Hello pile 1, whoever chose this turquoise bottle. Let's see what messages need to come through for you, pile 1. Actually, I'm gonna leave it here. What you need to know. So pile 1, what they strongly want to tell you, and here it could be your deceased friend that wants to talk to you. It could be your deceased grandparent, somebody who you could rely on, or you feel maybe strong or felt strong connection with, and maybe still feel till this day. Or it just could be your ancestor on a female side. Female would like to talk to you today. Female soul. And the message comes through is something about your relationships. And this is not just about love. It could apply to any relationship. Okay, so whatever I channel. So just put it however it resonates with you. I hear those words. A relationship that you count on. You shouldn't count on, not because it's bad, but because you don't need a relationship to identify you. So basically the message is telling you that it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. It seems like you two relying on the idea of a relationship. It could be even friendship. That, for instance, you have a relationship and you don't see yourself aside from this relationship. You don't see yourself as a whole. You see yourself as a part of something, a part of someone. It could be even a part of a certain community. So you cannot separate yourself from this relationship and your ancestors. Or whoever's here to give you this message is telling you it's okay to be a whole. You don't have to be identified by your relationship or friendship. For those who don't have a relationship, this message could be applied in a different way, where you don't need to be in a relationship to identify yourself as a whole or that you doing something right. The main idea of this message that comes through, you have to learn how to live with or without relationship, friendship, how to live and feel balanced, feel as a whole by yourself. And look at this, self-reliance, where you don't need to rely on anybody. And it's not in a 3D, it's just like, it's the feeling that you may have. Some people even afraid to lose somebody here. Some people afraid to not to be identified as a, as a person if they don't have a relationship. Some people only know what their partner wants and they don't really know themselves. Wow, that's very deep here. What else? What else you need to know? Somebody needed to hear this message and start working on your own happiness, your you as a whole, as a person. I hear your future connections or your current connection should be an addition to you, not a part of you. What else? Some people here are struggling to break through. To break through their own attachments, addictions, fears, blockages, whatever bothers you. You may feel that you cannot get out, that you're stuck in something, or you don't know how to work through something. It could be an emotional level, it could be literally you cannot work through something. You're struggling from within. Your ancestors would like to tell you here, you'll be fine. You're actually breaking through while you're watching this reading. And in the next 10 days, you may feel a relief of this struggle, of this situation. It's just a matter of time. I don't know why it tells me count to 10. It could be count to 10 days. For some it may take 10 months, but for most of you, you're already breaking through. You're already in this finish line. You're about to be abundant. You're about to be successful. you're about to be as a whole. And look at this Nine of Pentacles. She has everything she needs with her. She doesn't need anyone to identify her, to make her look good, to be happy. And anyone who would like to be around her would be this happy person. But not because she needs anybody. Not because she's in need of anyone. And this is not gender specific. I'm just giving you a message that I channel. Strongly here could be some situation where a person, whoever's watching pile 1, you may have this situation or maybe even personality where you easily get attached to someone or something, or you don't see yourself aside from someone or something. You're not a whole. And here strongly the message tells you to learn how to be happy by yourself, but it doesn't mean you have to release other people or you have to be alone. No, not at all. This is deeper than that, and please don't write comments like that to me. Sometimes I say something and people take it literally. They tell me it's not open-minded, but what's not open-minded is how you review this reading or how you hear me. So here I want to say that it's not literally, but the idea here is to understand your own power. The ability to be happy with yourself means you are allowing other people to want to be with you. Because if you don't know how to deal with yourself, how would you expect other people to deal with you, to be around you? Think about if you like somebody or you admire someone. You probably admire people who actually content with themselves, that they have this vibe where they are more confident and you want to be around them. Because there is something in them that wants you to be around them. Same thing for other people. If you want people to be around you, to be your friends, to be your partners, whatever it is, relationship, business, relatives, you need to learn how to be with yourself and content. Okay, that's the main message for pile 1. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for your ancestors who were here to give you this message. And I'm going for pile number 2. Well, hello, pile 2, whoever chose this blue necklace. Let's see what your ancestors, deceased ones, would like to tell you today. Who is here to give you a message? I want to say here, A soul came through that died young, but their soul is so wise. Here is someone who could have even died in a very young age or as a baby, or just didn't go through all the, years that a normal person has to go through. So basically, a young, died, old soul, if you know what I mean, wants to give you a message here. What exactly? You may know this soul, you may not. Maybe somebody in your family died young and you know who I'm talking about. Who didn't have a chance to grow or to get older. But it was their karma. There was a reason for that. Okay, what would they like to tell you, Pile Su? Wow. For Pile Su, the message is different. Here, message is like that, okay? Whatever I say, you listen. They say that they couldn't enjoy life to the fullest because they didn't have enough time. And they tell you that you should. You should relax. You should enjoy life. You should have some excitement, especially if you're in your young age right now, whenever you watch this reading, but it doesn't have to be that way. Even if you're much older, you can still have this self-reward. You can still enjoy life. It seems like you're always busy, or you're always taking care of others, or you're even afraid to enjoy life. You're afraid to maybe even being punished, that if you have good day, you always think, okay, probably tomorrow I will suffer. This kind of energy comes through. But you not give yourself a full rest or full release of your energy that wants to come out. Maybe you withholding yourself from enjoying life to the fullest. Maybe you don't allow yourself to love, to be with whoever you want to be. Maybe you withhold yourself in a relationship or a friendship that doesn't serve you anymore, and you don't want to be there anymore, but you're still there because you feel that somebody needs you, or you feel that you have to do something. Here you live your life for the sake of others, or you afraid to be happy. It could be on a subconscious level, of course. And this soul, an old soul that died young, wants you to have this fun that they couldn't, because this is your ancestor, and they say that through you, through your joy, through your happiness, through your experiences, they can also live, and they can actually help you to enjoy this life, to appreciate this life. So they want to say, avoid yourself, allow yourself to live. You don't need to have so many restrictions. Of course, it doesn't mean you have to go and, use drugs or anything like that. I'm just saying that you don't have enough time, or you don't allow yourself to feel the joy completely. And now it's time to do that. Now it's time to open those restrictions and start enjoying. Maybe you never spend money on yourself, or you always wanted to buy something but you never allowed yourself to buy it. Not because you didn't have a chance, but because you just thought there are other things that you need to concentrate on. Maybe you always studied or did something else. You never had time to go out with your friends or have some fun. Maybe to travel. Maybe you lived your life in some secluded area or town that you never came out of this town. It's for everyone it's gonna be different. What exactly you restricting? What you're not allowing yourself to have? Think about it. As long as it doesn't harm other people, of course, remember. But if it doesn't harm anyone, why not have some fun? Whatever fun means to you. For some, fun means to go out, to get drunk, I don't know, to dance. For others, to have fun is just go outside in nature and enjoy the sun, go to the beach, travel the world. For some, it's having the best job, like, or to open the business that you always wanted to open. For everyone, it's different. But what are you not allowing yourself to do here? You're missing out, and the soul tells you that they regret that they didn't do something here, and then they didn't have enough time, and they say you have a long time to live, or you're already living a long time, so use this time for better. Use this time for your own happiness. Wow, such a deep messages here. I'll open a couple more cards for you, pile 2. Similar cards come out from pile 1, but it's completely different energy. Look how much you restrict things. You look how much you against like you put blockages around yourself. Maybe it's coming from your family. Maybe there's nothing else you know, or your parents maybe didn't teach you other way. Maybe you didn't have the right childhood, the right environment for that. But this soul that's talking to you right now through me wants to tell you that it's time to unblock, it's time to let go. And whatever hurts you inside, it can be healed by you, by allowing yourself things. For some of you, I hear you not even allowing yourself to cry much. Maybe you just work and work and work, or you do something, or you take care of someone, and you don't have time to breathe, to let it all out. Maybe you have to go in the woods and scream loud to let this out, this pain, this struggle, this burden that you have. And look, 3 of Swords, look at this. And if everything is great right now with you, and you feel that you allow yourself many things and you enjoy life, this is not your pile. This is pile for people who doesn't know how to have fun, that they don't know how to enjoy themselves. And it's not that there is no judgment here. There is no judgment on my channel at all. And some people say that I'm cold sometimes when I do my readings. And yes, sometimes it seems like I'm cold, but not because I don't care, right? Sometimes you need to hear the truth the way it is. I cannot tell you the truth in a, happy, positive way. But here you need to release something. Look at these cards. Look at you. If you will allow yourself things that you didn't allow before, what will happen? Nine of Pentacles. Guys, how beautiful this reading overall, because first pile I got similar cards and the main card was Nine of Pentacles, but this was different scenario over there. For you, you have a different situation. You can allow yourself so many things. You can be happy in so many ways you don't even know. And you cannot know because you never practiced it. You never experienced it. Maybe you just don't believe anymore. But here you have all the, possibilities to have a good life, to have a good relationship if you want it, to have good friendships. You have a very good potential financial stability in the future. You have all those things. Just name it. Only if you allow. And I want to tell you, if you resonate with this reading, I would encourage you to write in comment section, I allow myself to be happy in all different ways or in many different ways. And that was your reading. Pile 2, let me know in comments. You have all the possibilities to be happy here. You just have to unblock this all. And you can do it. Nobody can do it for you. It's only you, okay? And it's up to you. Thank you to the soul that came here to give you this message. I'm going for pile number 3. Well, hello pile 3, whoever chose this necklace. Let's see. Who would like to talk to you today? What kind of soul, what kind of energy? Message from your ancestors, from the deceased ones. So far, it's a very strong reading. Let's look at you, pile 3. Prosperity. Reach out. Endure. This card came 3 times in all 3 readings, but it's just a continuation of your message. I see people here. First of all, I want to say just a second. Right away it tells me you know which soul came through. You know who wants to talk to you, and this is the soul who you usually pray to, who you usually reach out to at your worst times or at your best times. This is a soul, and I have 1010 on my clock. This is who wants to talk to you today, a soul that you usually reach out to in your best and worst moments. It could be your grandparents, it could be your parents, it could be your ancestors, but this is a specific one who always, helps you, guides you. You know who they are, and that's what they tell me, because that's why they don't want me to identify them, because for everyone it's going to be completely different energy and different person. For some it's your just for some, it's a deceased baby that maybe wasn't even born, or you know who I'm talking about, okay? Some soul that you reach out to. If you never reach out to any soul, or you don't talk to anyone of your ancestors or your guides, then it's not your reading or not your pile. Let's see then what this soul would like to tell you today. What exactly you need to know here and now. Growth. Prepare. Wow. Breaking illusions. Wow, pile 3. Out of other piles, you are the one who's like, if first 2 piles, they're still going through something, or, learning how to, be happy and improve their life, you actually about to receive abundance. You actually about to be rewarded. Congratulations, pile 3. And the soul is telling you that it's time to break all the illusions. It's time to release the mask. And I want to tell you, it tells me, be prepared for some news. And what kind of news could be there? For some, it's a news if you wanted to get pregnant. For some, you'll get news that you are pregnant. For some, I heard breaking illusions, like you, if you waited for some documents of your divorce, or documents that you needed to move on from something and continue going. It could be job, career, business, whatever it is. So basically something that you wanted to end will end. Okay? And something you wanted to start will start. This is like your prayers been heard. And it's time now. And before, the soul is telling me, before it was not the right time. Right now it's the time. Whenever you watch this reading, and be prepared to hear some news about your growth, your breaking through. And even people who lied to you, who manipulated you, who hurt you, you hear news about them as well. And those news will completely show you who they are, because their masks will be removed. And those who are actually good for you, they will grow in your eyes, because their actions that they will do will show you that they're actually honest. So here is just like you will see everything for what it is and everyone for who they are. Okay? What else? What else you need to be prepared for? King of Cups. Death. It tells me exactly the same what I just told you. And I wanted to say justice is coming up. And justice is here. And for those people who didn't treat you right, who didn't love you enough, who didn't give you enough, they are going away from your life. The universe is sending them away because they are already played a major role in your life, maybe, or a minor role, and it's time for them to be released from your life. You will just go separate ways. But for people who were meant to be with you, or new people, new energy, I even hear new love is coming your way, new opportunity. Something you've been praying for is coming. If it's a new relationship, great, then a new relationship. If you always wanted to find a best friend that will understand you, that you can rely on, this is also could indicate that new friend is coming into your life. What else? Knight of Wands. The Star. I just heard, I don't know why, I heard a movement of your soul, but actually a movement of your wish is coming ahead, which means the wish that you wanted, whatever you prayed for, whatever you missed out on, is on the way within the next 3 months from whenever you watch this reading. It's gonna be time to celebrate your breaking through, to celebrate your wish coming true. Some even had recently had birthdays and you wished for it when you were blowing a candle on your cake. What did you wish for, if you did? Or maybe less when it happened. It doesn't have to happen now, but last time you blew a candle, what did you wish for? What was your wish? Because it's coming to life. And again, it's time to celebrate. For some, you will celebrate, you will celebrate. For instance, you were celebrating alone, or you were mostly alone. Now, people will surround you. Good people, honest people will surround you, will celebrate with you. Again, new friends, new opportunities, new relationship. Whatever it is, whatever you missed out on. You're working through your old connections here. You're releasing things behind. The transformation has ended for you. It's coming to an end. And now it's time to reap the rewards and start a new life. More, I hear, genuine, smart life. More wise. And look what I have. The High Priestess and the Magician. You know what it tells me right now? Pile 3. If you don't have a partner right now, right? Or a friend that you want, you will find person exactly alike. Person like you. For example, you have certain skills, abilities, you have a generous heart. This person will be the same, because High Priestess and the Magician, they are almost the same. They're just like different gender here, or they both have their certain skills that they are capable of, just in a different way. So maybe you and your partner will have similar power but different gifts. For instance, you a great musician and this person a great specialist in something, whatever they specialize in, and you both on the same frequency, same level, you're just doing different things. Such a great combination here. Great combination, and I love it. There is no someone's weak and someone's strong. No, you are on the same vibe, same frequency, and that's the best partner you can find. Okay, so that's what I sense here. What else? I want to look more for you, pile 3. I love your pile. Such a positive, impressive. Something or someone you waited for quite some time. Yes, you were so patient here. You were so patient, you didn't give up. And while you were patient, you minded your own business. This card came in every pile. If you look for all the piles right now, you'll see this card. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, which impresses me. It's like a continuation of a certain road from pile 1 to pile 3. Okay, and the ending is always good. That's what it tells me. That there is always hope. And even at the worst days, nothing stays permanent. Everything changes. That's how this universe built and works. Nothing stays the same. And every time, or whenever you have your worst days, understand that it will change soon. Okay? So for you, pile 3, I want to say your time is up and it's time to celebrate or to find the right people for yourself, right things, right relationships that belong to you. And everything then that doesn't not good for you, or people who didn't choose you, people who abandoned you, ignored you, didn't appreciate you in time, they shall be gone for good. Okay, thank you very much, pile 3. Thank you to the soul that came here to give you this message. I love you all, and I'll see you in my other videos. Bye bye.